Introducing Intro into Data Mining Final Project by Sheena Johns. What is deep learning? Deep learning is a subfield of machine learning using algorithms inspired by the structure and function of the brain called artificial neural networks. An example of using deep learning is image recognition, which is the classification of different images. For this project, we will be doing a demonstration of how the data neural network works in MATLAB. We will be demonstrating how to classify images from a webcam using the neural network GuliNet. As you can see here, we are in MATLAB. The first step is to access the webcam from my laptop. We call the variable camera. Next is to access GuliNet. The neural network which allows us to classify the images that we'll see on the webcam. We'll call this variable net. Next step is to resize the figure so that it will fit our webcam. We'll call this variable input size. As you can see, when I enter into the command window, you'll see the variables here. Here is net. And here is camera. And here is input size, which is 224 by 224. Next, we will create the figure which we will call H. We create the figure inside a while loop, which will be able to access the webcam, draw the figure, and display it. When I first run my program, the first figure you'll see is this. This is figure H. As you can see, the webcam is seeing my face. The header above the figure is GuliNet trying to classify what image the camera is seeing. The next step is for GuliNet to be able to pick the top 3 classifications and display them in a histogram. For that, we'll need to draw 2 more figures. One will be the webcam figure, and the other will be the histogram, picking the top 5 categories and their predictions for what the image is. And for that, we'll need to contain another while loop. One to display and classify the image, the other to select the top 5 predictions, and to plot the histogram. When I exited this figure, 2 more figures will appear in my place, both exponentially smaller, but one will be the webcam and the other will be the histogram. The histogram will constantly change its predictions because the camera will constantly change the image. As you can see here, there are two images. One of the image is the webcam, and the other is the histogram with the top 5 probability choices and their results.